Okay.
Look at these cool glasses.
Action!
Alright guys, I'm Brian, I'm from Kegstand. We're doing our video segments. This is Manda Palomino.
Manda!
I said Manda.
Not Amanda, Manda.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry.
I'm sure it's the first time that happened.
We were talking about, she is a chef on season 15 of Hell's Kitchen, and she has celiac disease, and she's talking about how she can't drink the beer here. And I had spoken to Brian months ago, and I know they have gluten-free beer, so I was like, we're gonna hook them up and get you some beer. And so, I want you to tell us about your beer, about how you do gluten-free beer. How does that work?
This is Brian because everybody here is named Brian.
Everyone here is named Brian. We've talked about like three.
It's a popular beer name.
Like I know, it's like our name is just beer. It's just
Yeah.
We were born into it.
So talk about how you like. You want to talk about celiac disease first, or?
Well, I was just asking what made you want to do a gluten-free beer because it's very rare.
So my best friend had gotten diagnosed with celiac disease right when I started homebrewing, and I got tired very quickly going over to his place and drinking the few gluten-free options that were available to him at the time that were all mass produced. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then or we go out to watch a football game and he'd have to drink vodka cranberry instead of beer.
I love vodka now.
You have to.
I have to, and cider, like super sweet cider.
Exactly.
Might as well drink sugar.
So I figured in my infinite homebrewing knowledge of having like one batch in my life that I could make something better that was available on the market. And unlike a lot of people that start out homebrewing, you couldn't go to a store and buy a kit. You had to really start from scratch. And just made some stuff up, and as we got better at it, entered a couple contests, won a couple contests. And he was a teacher by trade.
Were they just beer, craft beer?
They were just craft beer
So
contests.
you beat out like regular beer people.
Yeah, we came in.
Wow.
Our big award was third place out of almost 800
Wow.
years in New York City. So,
Wow, that's awesome.
yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
But
Because we were just talking about how pretty much everything that's specifically gluten-free tastes like shit.
it's pretty awful.
It's all bad.
Y'all want to try the beer?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a little bit left.
You want to share? I don't have to drink that.
That's fine.
So it's a 6% more floral citrusy IPA. It's still based off of sorghum, like all the big mass-produced ones.
Yeah.
But it's what's available to us and what we can make at a
It just
reasonable
tastes
price.
like a really good beer.
It's got that like sour hit at the end.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's kind of nice.
Trying to be like a well-rounded, multi-dimensional beer. Then we also have a black IPA that's 100% gluten-free ingredients, and we're coming out with 2 more hopefully this summer, where instead of just using sorghum, we use buckwheat and millet.
Alright, cool.
You guys know where the hot sauce stand is?
No.
Hot sauce?
No.
So somebody just asked about the hot sauce. It's Art of Beer Fest. We're filming like
And
just
Hank's hot
at the
sauce
very
is
end.
kind of awesome.
I mean, hot sauce is awesome, but we're filming at the end, so everyone like dropping in. So I mean, I've never really heard anybody focusing like gluten-free beer.
Right.
Like you, and obviously you didn't either because I can't drink anything. I'm like, I know somewhere.
Yeah.
I win Beer Fest.
Yeah, I wish
Brian's
I had known
in the
about you
rescue.
yesterday.
Brian.
Yeah, I wish I had known about you yesterday.
We should link
because
our day,
I
Brian.
found the Crispin
Yeah.
lady over there, and
Excited
I just
people.
kept going over there like, can I have another Crispin?
It was cool. We had a lot of people that just kind of kept circling back, and then we didn't tell people it was gluten-free as we were serving it in some of the bars and restaurants that distributed us. Came up and they're like, "Oh, how's your Belgian ale doing?" We're like, "It's good, but the gluten-free stuff's doing better than it." Like, really?
Yeah,
We
So
never
I
put it
don't
on tap because
know-
we're scared.
Because, like, I know this is gonna be bad chefing, but like, I don't know like what goes into brewing a beer. So like, what's different with your gluten-free? Like, what do you have to do differently from the gluten-free that you would have to do with regular?
So there's, I guess, 2 main differences. We skip the whole mashing process currently because we use a sorghum extract to get our source of carbohydrates and sugars. So we skip a big chunk of that process. The other thing is we use the dry yeast that never brought up, never raised on beers that has gluten in it, so it can't absorb any of that. And because of that, the gluten-free beers are a little less stable through time and temperature than a traditional beer. And so those are the 2 main differences.
Gotcha. Is it harder to brew the gluten-free because it's less stable?
It's
You just
harder
gotta
to
drink it
maintain.
faster.
Exactly.
You just gotta drink it
So
faster, see?
even like at a beer festival like this, where we went through a lot of it, as you can see, they didn't refrigerate the beer over the course of 48 hours. So what you're drinking right now isn't necessarily even what it tasted like coming out of our brewery yesterday.
Okay, gotcha. And where's your brewery?
Jersey City.
It's at 150 Bay Street.
150 Bay Street,
In Jersey
downtown
City.
Jersey City, right off the.
I did my research.
There you go.
No, they're
Knowledge bomb.
I've been to the brewery before. It's awesome. The guys who run the beer fest, New York City Beer Fest, upstairs. Been there before. Talked a while back. Did some research. Found out they're gluten free. And I was like,
And now here we are.
And now here we are. And it's weird. I didn't think we'd even be back here. I was like, oh well, gluten
How
free.
long have you been brewing?
We distributed our first keg June 16th of last year.
Wow.
We opened our tasting room October 10th.
You're a baby.
We are very new.
You're a
We are like the new kids on the
Oh,
block.
like, I'm such a chic. Oh, there you go, buddy.
Not even 1 year old yet.
Are you still at the Pint? Or still at
We
Pint?
start at Pint, White Star, a bunch of places in Jersey City, Revolve, Markers, South House, Metello.
By the way, Pint is one of my favorite craft beer bars. It's owned by Wolf. He's awesome. He's 17 feet
They're
tall.
here somewhere. They're walking around.
Like Wolf is here?
Tommy's here.
What?
Tommy is here.
I know Tommy. I know Wolf. I know he's like, because he's like that.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a,
I want to go see him because I'm the short girl.
you know what? You know what? Like, if you're into it later, you should come. We should do a brewery tour and learn
I
about
would
gluten-free
love
beer.
to come.
And then we can go to Wolf's to the Pint.
Because
Head over to
everybody
the Pint.
always yells at me because they're like, you don't drink beer. And I'm like,
It's
I
the great
actually
part about our brewery is that
Yeah.
people with celiac
Yeah.
disease can come, and
Yeah,
people
I
without
always
it
end
can
up
also
being
enjoy the beer.
designated driver at events like these and like at yards and everything else, but all my friends go, and then I get pissed.
It's great
because-
watching the DD conversations where people all of a sudden realize their gluten-free friend was drinking that day.
But then if they know what happens and they know that they're in for a long night of
They're on call.
chaos.
a
Yeah,
good
my
thing.
boyfriend knows already. If he sees me eat something with gluten, he's just like, oh shit. Here we go.
Looks like they're shutting us down.
Oh,
All right,
shut
so
it down.
we're gonna wrap this up. It was great. We had this last little video segment. Brian, we're gonna touch base with you later.
Absolutely. Thanks for swinging by our time. Nice meeting you.
Amanda, it was great having you for a video
Awesome.
segment. Everybody,
Thank
give me a hug.
you.
Come here.
Hug it out.
And we should totally go do a thing at their brewery
I love it.
where we can talk
Whenever you
more
want.
about, get more, a little more in depth about the process of having gluten-free. Because I don't think anyone else has that. Really.
Try some fresh stuff.
Yeah, I would love to.
All right.
That would make my heart happy.
All right, and that's our time here at AC Beer Fest. It's over
AC
now.
Beer
That was it.
Festival, bitches.